Hello guys, this is mathematics class. Today's topic is polar coordinates. Let us discuss about some basic definition of polar coordinates. In that, first definition is polar coordinates. Polar coordinates means it represents a point in a two-dimensional plane using a distance from a reference point and an angle from a reference direction. Has this polar coordinates denoted as order pair of r comma theta. R is the distance and theta is the angle. Distance means radius, r means radius and theta is the angle. Then come to this diagram A. Here, what is the definition here? A point in a two-dimensional plane. So, a point in a two-dimensional plane. Two-dimensional means x-axis and y-axis. R is the distance between point P and origin O. Then a reference direction theta, which is theta in the particular reference means a particular direction. Then a polar coordinates has a distance and a particular direction which is in a order pair. Then it is called a polar coordinates. Polar coordinates, it has a radius and angle. Radius is nothing but a distance and angle. Then it is called a polar coordinates. Another definition is Cartesian coordinates. Cartesian coordinates defined as a point location using signed distance from two perpendicular axes forming an ordered pair x comma y. Here is r comma theta in the polar coordinates, r comma theta in the Cartesian coordinates x comma y. So here a point location using signed distance. A point means a point P which is located and which is the distance between two perpendicular axes. Two perpendicular axis means here is a perpendicular axis and two perpendicular axis. Two perpendicular axis form a order pair. Order pair, it forms a order pair x and y. X means from the x axis this point x and from the y axis point y. So this order pair is called Cartesian coordinate. Next definition is reference point. Reference point is nothing but pole. The pole is starting from origin point O. We called it as O. Then which is in order pair 0, 0. In Cartesian coordinate system, this order pair is Cartesian coordinate system. Cartesian coordinate system we have already discussed here x comma y. So here x value is 0, y value is 0. In this axis here x value is 0 and y value is 0. This direction is positive values. In this direction negative values. So here 0 started from 0, 1, 2, 3, positive 1, 2, 3 and this is negative 1, 2, 3. So here x and y value is 0. From this origin forms so many axes. It has radius, distance and as well as angle theta. So distance and angle means what? Polar coordinate system. So a point means a pole. A pole says which is in a Cartesian form as well as polar coordinate system. Polar coordinate system in a order pair. So this is the pole. Another definition is polar axis. So pole and polar axis. Pole means this point. This is the reference point. And axis. From this pole forms axis. Then it is called a polar axis. The fixed direction from which angles are measured. This is the fixed direction. One of the fixed direction from which angles and also from which angles are measured called polar axis. Next definition is radial coordinate and angular coordinate. See, radial coordinate, the distance from the pole or origin to the point. The distance from, the radial means radius means distance. The distance from where? Pole or origin to the point P. This is called a radial coordinates. Then angular coordinates. The angle measured anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means a positive. Clockwise means a negative angle. See the diagram. The radial coordinate and angular coordinate. Here is the pole or origin. Pole or origin O. Then polar axis. From the pole forms axis, that is a polar axis. Then here the distance from the pole or origin to the point. Here one of the point, distance between origin and the point is a radius r, then it is a radial coordinate. Then angular coordinate, the angle measured anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise means this direction, anti-clockwise. This is a this value is theta. Anti-clockwise from the polar axis, from the polar axis to the line connecting the pole and the point, to the line connecting the pole and the point. This is the angle, then it is called angular coordinate. This is the radial coordinate and angular coordinate. Then we discuss about relation of Cartesian and polar coordinates. See this diagram. This is the x-axis and y-axis. Here the pole has a polar axis, that to distance r and angle theta. Here a point P has the polar coordinates r comma theta, and the Cartesian coordinates points x comma y. X comma y means it is distance from two perpendicular axis. X comma y. X means this distance is x and this distance is y. Here x we denoted as r cos theta and y is r sin theta. On this x axis it has r cos theta and on the y axis r sin theta. So see here, x equal to r cos theta and y equal to r sin theta. This is equation 1 and equation 2. Then squaring and adding equation 1 and 2, then x square plus y square, squaring and adding, equal to x square is r square into cos square theta, r square into cos square theta, plus y means r into sin theta, r square means r square into sin square theta. So next is x square plus y square equal to r square. R is common and the both the terms, r square is common. Then cos square theta, here we have cos square theta plus r square is common, then sin square theta. Next x square plus y square equal to r square. Cos square theta plus sin square theta formula is 1. Then x square plus y square equal to r square, and also we can write it as r equal to root of x square plus y square. Dividing equation 1 and 2, we get y divided by x equal to y value is r sin theta and x value is r cos theta. R get cancelled. We get y divided by x equal to tan theta. Then we want theta value, so theta equal to this tan moves this side, then tan inverse. Finally theta value is theta equal to tan inverse of y divided by x, and r means distance value, r equal to root of x square plus y square. This is the relation between Cartesian and polar coordinates. Then see the example. Find Cartesian coordinates of point. By using the polar coordinates, we have to find the Cartesian coordinates. Polar coordinates means r comma theta. R value is here given, r value and theta value. R value is 2 and theta value is 60 degree because it is an angle. This is the distance. Cartesian coordinates are x comma y, where x equal to, we know that x equal to r cos theta, y equal to r sin theta. Always x equal to r cos theta, always y equal to r sin theta. So here x equal to r means given value 2, cos theta means 60 degree. So here 2 into cos 60 degree. Cos 60 degree value is 1 by 2. 2 get cancelled. Then we get x value equal to 1. And also y equal to r value is 2. Sin theta value is 60. Then sin 60 degree is root 3 divided by 2. 2 get cancelled. Y equal to root 3. X value is 1 and y equal to root 3. Then Cartesian coordinates are x comma y. X value is 1 and y value is root 3. This is the order pair of 1 comma root 3. By using the points of polar coordinates, we find the Cartesian coordinates points. These are all the basic concept of polar coordinates. Hope you all understand this today's topic. If you have any doubts, put in the comment box. Thank you.